Hey guys, how's it going? Chris here with Project Life Coach doing an unfiltered video. Let's see. So this last week I've been in Taiwan and China. I'm in Taiwan right now. The last week I was in China, so it's been, just a crazy journey. And yeah, just so in Taiwan, I was here. I've been in Taiwan several times because I'm Taiwanese, but it's the first time I've been to China, and that was like really fun and exhilarating because I've always wanted to go. I wanted to go to China because half of the projects I've worked on for theme park design are projects in China, and there's a lot of conflicts between like my colleagues and like a lot of professionals when they're doing business with China. Like there's a lot of conflicts because they break contracts and stuff like that. And I kind of wanted to figure out like what's going on in China. And so when I was there, I was really happy because I was there. And let's see, what did I want to say? I met this guy and he summed it up pretty well. He was a Chinese dude and he was saying rules, and contracts are more like suggestions to Chinese people. And I think there was three main points that I wanted to point out was one, yeah, like traffic signs and whatever. Those are all suggestions. People don't really follow them. People get things done not through rules and regulations, but through relationships and connections. It's called 靠关系. And in America, that would be like, let's say you got your passport done in 24 hours because of your relationship. In America, that would just be called bribery, corruption, and scandal. But in Chinese culture, that's kind of like, wow, it's soft skill, and it's really like desired connection to be able to use your relationships to get things done. So yeah, another thing is the Chinese people really like to go for things. Like when you're in line and stuff, people would just like cut me off and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, like that's how you want to play it. And but yeah, seeing how many people there are, it really does make sense. Third, China is a really cold country compared to Taiwan, right? Taiwan is really tropical. It's really warm here. I was freaking freezing in Shanghai and Hangzhou, and yeah, it just kind of makes sense. People are tough in China, and there's much respect to that. And I can see them being very successful, just as a country. And I see why a lot of Americans doing business with Chinese are having such a tough time because Chinese people, they don't disregard rules, but they really see them more as suggestions. And and you have to, and this Chinese guy was saying like you have to negotiate and renegotiate even after you sign the contract. So yeah, business-wise aside, that was really what was really fun was I did meet this girl on the train there who was from I think like Gansu province, which was really cool because she seems like a farm girl kind of, and she was visiting Shanghai too, and I met her on my first day in Shanghai, so it was really cool. It was like fate, and we exchanged WeChat things, and what was really cool was that I learned to text the girl in Chinese. Like, can you? So it's crazy. So it's one thing to learn French or Spanish, right? But then, can you imagine texting someone in Chinese or French? I mean, that's like really high level stuff. But I figured it out because I guess I had motivation. And yeah, we're just friends and stuff. But we've been talking a lot, and in the texting as well, I was just really proud of myself, to be able to improve my Chinese so much. Let's see, what else? Right now it's 3 minutes in. Okay, so I'm back in Taiwan right now, and one thing I've discovered that is kind of difficult is I'm having trouble adjusting back to Taiwan because in China people are so rough and gruff, I'm here with my parents and they're like, yo, you kind of changed, you're kind of rude now, and it's just that in Taiwan, you're kind of like yelling at people a lot when you're like ordering food and stuff, and I don't know, maybe I didn't interpret it right. Not everyone's like that, but I'm having trouble adjusting back to Taiwan, and I'm probably gonna have another culture shock when I adjust back to the U.S. So that's interesting. Definitely meeting a lot of people at the hostels is really cool. It's not just foreigners from other countries. There's also a lot of Chinese nationalists from other parts of China. Like imagine Shanghai is like New York. You get people visiting New York from California or like I don't know, Kentucky, I don't or different Jersey, different parts of China. You meet to get to meet a lot of the locals. So that's really cool. Definitely my Chinese is getting better too, just like speaking it. Hung out with my friends Chloe and Johnny. That was really cool. Okay, 5 minutes and that's about it.